On toast?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show. Today, for what? For Daredevil, Born Again, Part 2. I can't remember the issue number.
It's right on the thumbnail, you dumbass. It's 228.
The thumbnail isn't here.
On it.
But before we get into this issue, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, he's small, he's green, he's also blind and stumbling. It is Blind Chaos, Froggy.
Yes, I am blind, so I won't see myself shooting you.
Man,
I can't miss.
If you go down beneath him, you can see she's every woman in the world. That's one. It's Miranya.
Good evening, everyone. Why am I here?
We do the voice of Glory and also some background characters.
I can do background characters. Yes.
And finally, the person who originally asked the question, what the hell am I doing here? Eric Breen.
Oh, I thought it was Jerry Seinfeld.
I would like to take this time to compile us a short list. Graphic Man, Dr. Silver Age, Trusty Sidekick, Ronald Rugg, LK, people I am all quite envious of at this moment.
What about Zach?
Well, he's useless.
Wait, you're still envious of him, though.
It could be worse. You could be at home watching Friday Night Smackdown.
See, Eric Green isn't jealous of Zach because Zach has meetings he has to attend.
I guess it could be worse. I could be a Ranger fan. Sorry, Jay.
That's it. I don't. It's time for us to pull up the book.
All
but
right. Just 1 second. I gotta say this.
Uh-huh.
How's it going, little Rhaegar?
Oh, wait, is he here?
He's a ninja.
Ninja power.
Is it Halloween yet, Rhaegar? Are you already in the season, dressing up?
Yeah, when you gotta put your mask on so you don't see your face anymore, Dean.
Oh no.
Oh, here, let me change my costume real fast. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, I'm Loki now. Here we go. Let's have fun. You're still seeing my face. You can't escape it.
Wow, it's like a bad date.
Mm-hmm.
All right, kids. My only complaint about this book, there's no Chera.
Chera.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Purgatory.
With your mother.
Mm-hmm.
They're only human. They do their best not to think of him and what he used to be. To Foggy Nelson, he was partner and best friend. To Gloriana O'Brien, I told you, he was the man she loved. They do their best.
They have sex and cheat on men.
Yeah. Eric is Irish, confirmed. Ye be careful now, Foggy.
I will, Miranya.
She said, Foggy. Ow!
Foggy.
Zit.
Oh no, I have a zit.
Foggy, are you all right?
Oh, no problem, Glory. Landed on some of my best padding.
Ring.
I better get the phone.
Before the phone gets you in Russia.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hi. Oh, you're expecting me. Where are you?
Glory! Glory! Hallelujah! What?
It's I, Namor.
Foggy, it's yours, Matt. And he didn't make any sense.
I never do.
Well, Stan Lee presents Purgatory. What I say, Eric Breen, who is this by?
Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli.
Mazzucchelli.
Well, can you tell me, by golly, who does the colors?
Why not Zach?
More than fair. But for this book,
R. Lewis.
how about who does the lettering here?
Joe Rosen.
Different from Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Who is the editor for this book?
The new kid on 8 is Enough.
And lastly, who's the editor-in-chief here?
Jim Shooter.
Well, thank you, good sir. Thank you indeed.
The window's closed.
That's Matt. That's Matt.
Oh, yeah, it is. No. They should have, where are the quotations?
They don't put them in these.
It's just
I blame
Frank.
the editor.
He's
They
already
put-
losing it.
They just put different colors.
That's why Zach's not here. There's too many
That's-
colors.
True.
The window's closed, but you never know it. Not with the stiff breeze that's blowing through it, giving me a sweetheart of a cramp in my lower back. 6 inches of snow outside, and still no goddamn heat in this room. Freezing my balls off. And here I planned on staying at the plaza. That was before I discovered that the IRS had made my credit card so much worthless plastic. Left me with $10 to my name. Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. I found a hotel that made change. Place smells like rat hair. I'd much rather stay with a friend, or an friend if I could. Show me one, and I'll stay with him. Show me one single person in the world who hasn't betrayed me like Foggy Nelson. This is my ass. Living in blue jeans.
Money talks.
Mommy's not here to talk.
Oh.
Just a few days ago, I was a pillar of my community, respected figure in my profession. Not to mention my sideline of being a superhero. Now I'm just a blind man. A blind man who's lost his job, his livelihood, his home, his girl, who fate gave the ability to hear and smell and touch better than anybody in the world can. Which is a great way to catch all the misery of being alive. I constantly smell donuts that I can't afford. Just a few days ago. No, I should have seen all this coming.
How?
Don't question me. I'm in monologuing. It started months ago. Things going wrong for me. Just little things at first. The kind you tried not to notice. The kind that add up until you want to, I guess. For the longest time, I chalked it up to unpleasant circumstance. I'm that kind of guy. Took a lot to convince me what was really going on. Fact is, first time I had the thought, it sounded, well, it didn't make any sense. But the evidence kept piling up on the phone company, the power company, the internal revenue, the grand jury, my best friend, my lover, the list goes on. They even canceled my favorite show. All of them working together. Communists. All of them out to get me.
Mm-hmm.
I even have a pet rat now The rat hair I smell.
Mm-hmm.
Or that might be a possum. No. No. That's... I'm going... It's the Kingpin. The Kingpin. Yes. That fat son of a bitch.
Hey,
Hi. He's the only real enemy I have. I've caused him a lot of trouble fighting crime, but since that's his business and it follows that I'd be, when I cause him more trouble, it makes sense that I cause him trouble. It's the Kingpin. Somehow he found out that I'm Daredevil. He bribed and threatened everybody it took to destroy me. I've given this a lot of thought. I should get a job at Publix.
where serving is a pleasure.
There is a sign in the break room that says where working is a pleasure. I stare at it with hate.
I can't see it.
People say you're the lucky one.
That's why I haven't left this room. To think and put together a plan to get enough sleep. I seemed so much sleep. It's all worked out now. I've got my strategy. I'm going to go as a Kingpin.
Strategy?
I'm going... Yeah.
Makes sense.
Strategy? You like that better? Huh? I'll do worse.
It's strategy. It's me, a strategy. How are you doing on that?
He's better than Luigi. He's actually not useless.
Mario.
All right. I'm going to kill him. Not Mario. Kingpin. No, I won't kill him. I don't do that. I'll just beat him until he promises to give me back my life. I'll get up right this minute and walk to the door and leave the room. And... ... This is a doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
Something I cannot see. I'm tired.
Hi, tired.
Hi, Death.
Is this the narrator?
That's narrator.
So, yeah.
He, the Kingpin, is the Lord of Crime.
Uh-oh. Well, go ahead.
Okay. He, the Kingpin, is the Lord of Crime. He has gathered the warring gangs of this city, organized them into an army, no, a business, so efficient and so profitable that the city's economy depends on the thieves, extortionists, and murderers at his command.
He's about to make a speech. Hold on.
He is the Kingpin! And Matthew Murdock has become the light of his life. Days of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
As Daredevil, Murdock has cost him little, but hounded him, annoyed him, as a fly would. Now, with all the joy of a malicious child, the Kingpin tortures the fly.
Help me!
It began with a cry for help,
Help!
with the revelation of Daredevil's weak side, his
On that
secret
side.
identity. With a few brief phone calls, the Kingpin shattered Murdock's life beyond all hope of reconstruction. Another reason why Zach is not here. That would have been the end of it, were it not for this sweet discovery. That Matthew Murdock is a man on the edge, that even before his ruin, he was nearly mad. Mad, I tells you. Were Murdock tied to a rack, slowly torn limb from limb, begging for mercy. the spectacle would be no more pleasurable to behold. The Kingpin looks at his city and thinks of how wonderful it is to be alive.
Two blocks away, some idiot is playing a radio. The big kind. It's stuck between stations, but that doesn't stop the idiot from playing it loud. It's spitting out half words that make no sense, and static that makes anyone in earshot feel like they're Rice Krispie.
Oh man, those are good.
Have you met my pet rat?
Harvey?
I'm always in earshot. Always. That car alarm won't ease up either. The one you can't hear, because you're not special like me. It doesn't care how tired I am. Might as well get up, walk out the door, get something to eat. Walk out the door. There's a lot of people in the hallway. Look, there's a doorknob again. Got $2 left. I'm going to be wearing your grandpa's clothes soon.
I'll look incredible.
I won't know, because I'm blind. That's enough to buy me some breakfast.
Where?
At Jimmy Dean's.
No, Jimmy Dean little sausage things cost $3. I know, because I work at Publix. We're shopping.
But this is the 80s, you dumbass.
Oh, things were better.
Yeah, and cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get some food in me, and I'll be fine. And then I'll hit the gym. And then I'll actually go to the gym. No gym. The Kingpin blew it up. Maybe I'll hit the Kingpin. He'll make a good punching bag. He's fat enough.
Whoa.
He actually said it.
Walk out the door. Crotch shot. I walk out and a kind stranger gives me a ride uptown to the Kingpin's headquarters. And I punch the Kingpin out, and he begs for mercy and gives me my life back and surrenders to the police. And everybody knows it's me who beat him, and there's a parade.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
It's just ketchup.
Uh-huh.
He was having fries.
Mm-hmm.
Must have dozed. Was going to leave. Turned the doorknob. I'm not calling Gloria again. She doesn't deserve me. She's a slut. It's the operator I'm calling to find out what time it is. Back then, we didn't have smartphones.
Right.
Ring.
No, Matt, please.
Harlot.
Don't say such things.
Cheapskate.
Let me speak to him, Glory. Good old Foggy Nelson, the Hill Help. Matt, this is Foggy.
Shut the fuck up.
He hung up. What the daredevil is wrong with him?
Go back to Columbia.
The District of.
Oh, Foggy, I'm sure.
I'm on to you, Nelson. Slam.
On to me? What the fuck are you talking about?
Then it happens. Footsteps in the hallway. Coming this way. Coming closer. Closer. Breathing through his mouth like fat people do. Wheezing. Grunting. stopping
All right, I'm done.
right outside my door. Right outside my door, he lets one rip. And then knocks on my door.
Who's that knocking at my door?
Come and
Oh,
knock.
look, his pet rat's helping him answer.
Muttered curse.
Whoa.
Not Jameson curse. Muttered curse.
Whoa. Whoa.
Keys jangling.
I don't have keys.
Locks turning.
Don't have a lock. Checkup was at noon, bum. You're a bum walk. So give with $8 or you're out on your...
He is good. He gave me enough case for Zach. Sounds that smells just like the kind of phlegmy cigar smoking pig who'd run a dive-in like this. Even my pet rat doesn't like him.
Not Tommy.
He dribbles spit on my hand and then goes limp. He's good at going limp, I hear.
Oh
I
my.
need a bridge.
It's a good feint. I'll let him get away with it. I'll leave him to my rat. No point in questioning him now. I know who sent him.
Willard,
And I'm coming for you, Kingpin. And all hell is coming with me too.
yeah, Willard will handle him.
Is this Kingpin?
No.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's Wesley.
It's
Or-
me.
Weasel.
It is indeed behavior of the least normal sort that I observe while pursuing Matthew Murdock, as per your advisement, Kingpin. He drops the hotel manager to the floor as one would drop a bag of fish, which one does not want, whereupon he exits said hotel to walk to the 14th Street entrance of the Uptown D train like a man repossessed. I myself gain admittance. Blech.
Brain's
Sorry.
hard, isn't it?
you wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
To the
If
same,
you want to work for me, that's the sacrifice you have to make.
yes, Mr. Publix, to the very same subway car as Murdock, there to observe him to be in a state of extreme aggression. We proceed without
What?
what? Aggression.
Aggregation?
This might be the hardest speech bubble you've ever had, Pixel.
Mhm.
Eat hot death. We proceed without incitement to the Pennsylvania station stop, whereat 3 youths like myself board, brandishing 9mm handguns of the street variety, loudly declaiming their intention of depraving the passengers of their personal effects.
Raving?
Poor Wesley, he's got a giant white spot on his head.
And
Zach is a fan of it.
He fell asleep in cocaine.
oh my.
It's only a side habit. Hereat one elderly man attempts a frantic disembarkation. One of the youths administrates to him a reprimand that is of a physical nature. And there were crying babies in the
And
background.
if you look behind him, it says Richmond on the wall.
It does.
It does say Richmond on the wall. I was there.
And it's all white.
And there's 3 Ks right by Matt.
That was left there by Zachary. Can we change this panel?
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
I'm not Tony Danza.
And Murdock does nothing.
Nothing, boss. At this moment, I now describe, that is, at this junction, the youths do then accost each passenger in turn, admonishing them into emptying their purses and wallets into a
D'Agostino's.
D'Agostino's
D'Agostino's.
grocery store shopping bag. Thank you, Morania.
You're welcome.
She's the assistant to the assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Even as they forcibly require a necklace from the woman next to him. Murdock seems unappreciative as to the communal predicament.
What a predicament.
What a predicament, sir. It is not until he himself faces the business end of one of the aforedescribed firearms.
Wow. You got that one right.
Yeah, you did.
It should have been aforementioned, but okay. That Murdock manifests combat acumen of startling proportion. Leave us say his response is extreme.
Extreme. Movie show.
It's the 80s, perfect time for Rob.
Every detail.
Do you really want me to go on?
Every naked detail of the Fat Man.
How about a story from when you were a boy?
Oh no. I don't want a story about when I was a boy.
His first move, I am unfortuitously unable to reticulate, as I myself am momentarily distracted. Suffice to say, the youth suffers damage of a structural nature to his wrist, then to his ribs, and to his jaw, which makes with a noise not unlike that of a Coke bottle bursting, but the good Coke with real cocaine. As for the second youth, his attempt to withstand Murdock's assault is interrupted by the sudden rearrangement of his spine.
And somehow now the boy is a girl.
It is the last of them who succeeds in firing his pistol, but Murdock is, as I said,
Blind fury.
a man repossessed.
Never mess with a ginger on a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
They have no souls, even on a good day.
Oh, man.
Hence, the train comes to a stop at 42nd Street. The door opens. Murdock whirls at a shouting command.
Lovely. Lovely.
Not what I'm seeing. Oh, wait, I can't see that. Whew.
Catch yourself lucky.
That guy has his own shelf for his alcohol and his chips.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had some alcohol. The command is of the constabulative variety.
That's it, yes. There you
Sure.
Constabulative.
Nope.
Constabulative.
Constabulative, yeah.
Blah, blah. Costanza-bulative.
Hot pink blood. Ugh.
I already got through the word. Why did you try to say it, you frog?
And you have the police in that thing. It's kind of redundant.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop. That is the sound of the police.
and hot pink blood.
Of him being beat up.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Oh, he's getting his billy club back.
Ferocious, stupid. Every man is his enemy.
I could not dream of a more boring last 5 minutes. I envy you, you blessed little worm. You have witnessed the death of a noble man. The pleasures of shopping at Publix and of his coming attack will be nothing compared to this. Why, when I was a boy...
You think he is coming here?
I know it.
Oh, snap.
Look up my nostril.
You okay?
Boggy, it's Matt. No, please don't hang up. I need your help. I think I'm sick, Foggy. There's something wrong with my mind. I just beat up a cop. Okay, I beat up 10 cops. You see? Because I can't see. It's the Kingpin. I keep thinking everybody's working for him. And, oh yeah, I know that. Practically everybody's working for him. But this was just a cop. And there was no reason to. What? Oh. Are you sure? Okay, well, maybe the cop. But there's something wrong with me, Foggy. But if I go there, I'll try to kill the Kingpin. But okay, Putty. I'll give it my best shot.
At the tone, the time will be 10:32.
Oh.
And Foggy was never there.
Oh, wow.
I didn't tell him jack shit.
So hot. It's always so hot here.
Thank you,
No
Buster
wonder.
Buster Poindexter.
Feeling hot. Oh, Lordy! Makes it so hard to keep running. And now she can barely catch her breath. Can barely talk to tell the American operator the number she wants. The number she needs.
In a little cafe, just the other side of the border.
She is a whore, this Karen Page. She has sold everything for a hit of smack.
For Chesterfields.
For Chesterfields. She remembers the number. She'd never forget it. And now the line goes dead as the operator calls it. And she remembers the man, Matt, the man she loved once, the man she betrayed. She also slept with Johnny Blaze. I guess it's a good thing she didn't betray him. Could have been worse. The man who can save her life. But now the operator is saying 35 cents for the next 3 minutes, please. The number has been disconnected. Operator, but could you help me make this call? But she knows she got it right. And Matt would never move. He loves that house. If only she hadn't sold his identity for a hit of crack and gotten it blown up. And she makes the operator check for her. And there's no listing because it's blown up, you crack whore. Thanks to you. Then she sees them, and Karen Page knows she has to get on her knees. I mean, she has to run again.
Meanwhile, in New York City.
New York City!
That's the only one you're getting this comic because I don't think it's even written. Frank hates that word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's a friend of mine. And that's why I know there's something rotten going on here, Jonah. Well, it looked pretty cut and dry to me, Yurik. Your pal Murdock got caught with his pants down. He's a sex offender. Well, Matt's straight, Jonah. He's not gay. I know it. You don't know how straight. This is a frame by the Kingpin. The Kingpin? What the Daredevils, blind lawyer, got to do with the Kingpin? I can tell you that, Jonah, but I want this story, and I'll write it for one paper or another. Don't make me go to the Globe.
When did Jonah start smoking cigarettes?
When he joined Daredevil.
Do you know how much I have to pay for cigars now?
With Ben Urik's pay rate, he can only afford.
I want my Chesterfields back.
Betty Brant, stop. Isn't like you to take a stand, Ben.
Come right in, Mr. Murdock. Mr. Fisk is expecting you. Sure, this is worse than when he does call. Perhaps you could try that hotline again, Foggy.
Well, there's really no point, Glory. Now a little creep will just try to analyze me again.
Analyze
Analyze.
with your pants down.
Yeah. When a bomb went off back in Ireland, it was like this, waiting, not knowing.
When you were a girl?
Yes, when I was a girl. I was a wee lass.
Well, I just can't bring myself to call the cops. The Popo.
This guy's obnoxious. He has 3 of the exact same plants.
Well, he's very attentive, shall we say.
And purple. What's with purple?
Purple and green are
He's a
villain
King's
colors.
fan. I knew it.
Purple and green are villain colors.
I entered the white light, and behold me. I saw a naked fat man.
Oh my god.
No wonder he's angry.
I changed my mind. The Kingpin is now caught with his pants down.
That hasn't happened to me since I was a boy.
That's far too much information.
Oh my.
At the school for boys.
Oh my. Better behave.
So close they came. So close this time. Shakes are coming again. Fries, burgers, an entire Happy Meal.
Mm-hmm.
She'd throw up in there if there was anything in her stomach. How did she get started on the junk? How did she get here? How?
It was you, Frank.
How is the Hulk?
It was you, Frank Miller.
I learned by watching you!
See, senorita, can you spare some money for my mule and my coffee addiction?
Matt, where is he? He always made so much sense of things before I sold him out for a hit of crack and became a crack whore, because that's what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep hiding. New York. That's where Matt is, phone or not.
New York?
Mm-hmm.
New York!
New York.
New York!
New York.
If she can make it there,
She'll
she
make
can
it
make it anywhere. It's up to her. New York.
New York.
New York. She has to get there any way she can.
Anyway.
And I must keep this monologue going before Wesley takes over again. And no one wants that.
Oh my.
It was a different time, people.
Look at that underwear.
Oh my god. It's
Nice.
villain underwear. It's purple.
That's a queen size bed spread.
Yeah. Purple underwear. Villain underwear.
It's just about the size of your mother's.
Oh my.
She's dead, you asshole. The whack.
2 Ks. So close.
Sorry, Zach.
Quit smiling at me. Hey.
That's actually red this time. It's not pink.
That's the rawhide Kingpin.
Any way she can.
Are you satisfied now? Are you not entertained?
That's
Here you go.
more like it.
For Zach.
Even an extra K.
He's so fat.
How fat is he?
It's gonna take me at least half a gas tank to get around him.
When he sits around the city, he sits around the city.
I mean, when he's in New
She'll be
York
coming around
City,
the Kingpin when she comes. She'll be coming around the Kingpin when she comes.
I mean, New York City is smaller than Kingpin.
Ooh. New York City?
New York City?
New York City?
New York City.
Ooh.
Fat.
I don't think this actually happened.
Like FAP with a lift.
Oh, right in the gut.
Walk.
No more K's, please. I'm done.
Crack.
5 of them. Wow, you're making up for lost time. Oof.
John Cena, give me your power, your strength. Never give up. Never.
Gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
I said John Cena, not Rick Ashley.
Before I kill you, a quick story from when I was a boy.
No.
Oh, crap, crap, crap.
Oh.
We've gone. Now we're showing the Japanese symbol.
Bet you wished you opted for the story now.
Good.
I wish I switched to Geico before coming here. I'm going to save 15% on my car insurance.
Don't worry, that will come in handy about 2 pages from now.
Is Mariah driving?
Hey!
No, because he lives.
Son of a bitch.
It would be a joy to, I'm going to narrate as Kingpin, to end it there. Something about the man brings to the Kingpin. That is me. A bloodlust he has not felt since he was a boy. It takes an effort of will to restrain myself from tearing Murdock limb from limb. But I, the Kingpin, am a careful man. There are details to consider. Murdock's death must be neither mysterious nor suspicious or propitious.
Yes, even that.
I can't believe Wesley didn't mix that into his monologue. There must be, do you know he sounded like the white version of that guy from In Living Color? The guy that would mangle-tize all the big words.
Mm-hmm.
There must be no room for questions.
David Al Greer?
I don't remember who
Or
played
was
him.
it David Williams?
I don't know. Maybe it was one of the shitload of weigh-ins. No cause for investigation.
No time
Oh,
for
it looks like Miranda was driving, as it turns out.
Oh no!
Just picture me borrowing one of Puppetine's long.
I don't need to. I've got a good picture right now. Unconscious, but living. Murdock is placed in a stolen checker cab.
Oof.
I see I'm not the first one down here at the bottom. So, shit ton.
Nemori is showing up.
Each day in New York, there's less and less women drivers.
The cab is driven off Pier 41 into the East River. Its safety belts and doors are carotted shut by a chemical process that is identical to rust. Rust never sleeps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Murdock is drenched in whiskey. A bottle, open, is laid in his lap. The owner of the cab is beaten to death by Murdock's stolen billy club. I have plausible deniability.
Mm-hmm.
At least it wasn't the gun club.
Or the Bang Bang Gang. Days pass into weeks. Weeks pass into years. Years into decades. Oh, I'm sorry. Still, Murdock is never far from the crime lord's thoughts.
These are the days of your lives.
I imagine one last terrible moment of realization of Murdock thrashing wildly, desperately, hatefully, screaming soundlessly. Oh, soundless, my bad. Into the poisoned water. I, the Kingpin, shudder at the thought in pleasure.
Oh my. Ooh, baby.
I am the Hulk.
The world seems flooded with sunlight. Daily bugle at business becomes a joyous, childlike game. Have I ever told you about when I was a boy? Well, then let me. I have disgraced, destroyed, and murdered the only good man I have ever known. This is my triumph of the spirit.
Well, Eisner?
Just like the spirit, I'll be back, fat boy. Oops, wrong one.
At last, the cab is discovered.
Finally!
The cab has come back!
Come back the very next day.
No, it's the Rock, Miranda. Get with the program.
There is blood and bloody evidence of a struggle. There is a shattered windshield, a safety belt, the safety dance, severed by the windshield's glass in what must have been a hideous effort of will. There is no corpse. The fuck you talking about, no corpse?
Kingpin things.
Guys are like, because I'm a Green Lantern. I'm not part of the corpse.
Let me repeat myself. There is no corpse.
Again, with feeling.
There is no corpse.
Done. That is it, kids.
Next, Pariah Carey, sings Christmas songs.
Oh, dear God, no.
Thank you.
And aren't those 3 people in that picture the lucky ones?
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This was a very serious reading. We've never been more serious. That part was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you in about 20 minutes for Spider-Man!
Yes!
Actually less, because it's actually 8:25 than 8:30.
Son of a bitch.
Nobody watches these things. Let's just go now.
All
No.
right, I'll see
I
you
have
next
to
week.
make
then.
myself a Jack and Coke. Or no.
You better go now.
All right, then. And I'll go make a Coke Sans Jack.
Go now.
Oh.
I have the Jack.
Before
You have the
I
Coke.
say goodbye.
He's got the Jack.
Eat
Anyway.
it, Joes.
Bye!